Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do more missing women, children, and men cases. We are here to break the codes if we see any. We are here to see where their bodies are located if they know. And we also here to see if they are alive, deceased, body suited, change everything to see, misidentity. Okay? Um Y'all should know who's involved, the white supremacists, the African Americans, and the KKK. So let's begin. Okay, this is about hazing. Okay, I told you I'm doing articles on here as well, okay? Or people that's deceased, okay? So this is about hazing. Yeah, I know y'all always hear about hazing in sororities and fraternities as well, okay? That's illegal. You ain't supposed to do that. And a real sorority, no, we don't haze nobody, okay? I also been hazed before. I'm still getting hazed too. But I'll tell you another story. But I think it's about my little cousin. But if you don't know what if you don't know what hazing is, hazing means the imposition of strenuous, often humiliating tasks as part of a program of rigorous physical training and initiation. Humiliating and sometimes dangerous initiation rituals, especially as imposed on college students seeking memberships to a fraternity or sorority. Okay, I also feel like my son Kendrick Johnson was hazed as well. Okay, so let's begin. Watch the movie O, is what he telling me. Students in Belgium hazing death or sentenced to fines in service. Sanda Dia, a 20-year-old black student at the Catholic University of Leuven, died in 2018 after members of an elite fraternity forced him to drink fish oil, swallow goldfish, and stand in an ice-filled trench. This is his picture. Okay. 18 students who we just found him. We just found the motherfuckers today. Okay. Anyways, 18 students who put a young black man through a notorious fraternity hazing ritual at a prestigious university in Belgium, leading to his death and setting off a national debate about racism, was convicted of involuntary manslaughter that they never took. But you about to take it on Friday in order to pay, yeah, you too, in order to pay fines and perform community service. Sanda Dia, a 20-year-old student at the Catholic University of Leuven, now known as KU Leuven, died of multiple organ failure in December 2018. He had been forced alongside two other fraternity pledges to drink alcohol excessively, chug fish oil until he vomited, swallow live goldfish, and stand outside in an ice-filled trench. The decision on Friday by the Antwerp Court of Appeal appeared to end a case that had wounds its way through the Belgian justice system for 5 years. The court found all 18 students guilty of involuntary manslaughter and degrading treatment, but acquitted them of charges that included a culpable neglect and administering a harmful substance causing death or illness. The students, all members of the fraternity, were Zugam, Reuzegom, which traditionally attract citizens, SCIONS, of the country's elite, were each sentenced to perform 200 to 300 hours of community service and pay fines of 400 euros or about $430. The students who have never been named fully in public, yeah, they're gonna try to say, well, he didn't have to do it, okay, type shit. But still, though, either way. The students who have never been named fully in public will also pay damages to Mr. Dyer's father, brother, and stepmother, who will receive totals of 15,000 euros, 8,000 euros, and 6,000 euros, or about 16,000 or 8,500 and 6,400. The students was also paid Mr. Dyer's mother the amount she requested in damages, euros. The students' lawyers have maintained that Mr. Diaz's death was a tragic case of hazing gone wrong. You ain't supposed to do hazing though, okay? And the students' families have fought to keep the conviction off their criminal records. They make a lot of movies about these type of stuff, okay? One of their lawyers, John Mays, praised the decision on Friday as balanced and real reason, according to Belga, a Belgian news agency. In comments to the Belgian press, a lawyer for the Dia family, Seven Mary, expressed disappointment in the verdict. Yes, I did. It is difficult for the family to hear that no one has been found guilty of culpable neglection or for mistreating the fish oil, Mr. Mary said. But he suggested that he would not advise the family to appeal the decision. Okay, that don't sound right. Should I recommend? It's illegal. Should I recommend that to these people? Question mark. I don't know if I will be doing them a service because the students involved did not speak publicly about the case. He added, the family would not know exactly what had happened leading up to Mr. Dyer's death. In the end, we didn't get an answer because of the silence the boys maintained, he said. We will never know. This is difficult for the family to deal with. After Mr. Diaz's death, local news outlets uncovered details about the fraternity, whose members included the sons of judges, business leaders, and politicians that angered many Belgians. So, KKK, y'all already know, come on, say that stuff. They can be fake ones, okay? They're not real, but they fake in they nation, okay? On a separate occasion, for example, fraternity members lose a racial slur as they order Mr. Dyer to clean up after a party. A photo also surfaced purporting to show a fraternity member wearing Ku Klux Klan robes. A fraternity speech with referenced our good German friend Hitler, and a video showed members singing a racist song about the Belgians' brutal colonial history in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Congress. Deleted WhatsApp messages recovered by the police showed fraternity members trying to cover their tracks after their death. This was not an accident, Mr. Dyer's brother, Sidhu Deville, said in an interview in 2020. See? So praying around. They thought he's just some black guy. We are powerful and nothing can happen to us, his father, Ousmane Diaz, said in an interview at this time. True. The case spurred many people in the Dutch-speaking community of Flanders to confront long-standing questions about endemic racism, especially as details emerged about the fraternity alongside a related reckoning of Belgium's history in Congo and the spread of Black Lives Matter demonstrations worldwide. Mr. Mays appeared to allude to those larger debates, saying on Friday that the court has risen above the war language of recent years. Others expressed outrage at the verdict. 18 people humiliated and tortured Sanda in 2018. Hate crime. No one intervened until it was too late. Kenny Van Meesel, who was the leader of the student body at KU Leuven when Mr. Dia died, wrote in Dutch on Twitter. Sentences, fines, and no mention of culpable neglection. This is beyond madness. After Mr. Diaz's death, the fraternity was disbanded, but some accused the university of being slow to take disciplinary action against the students. After the initial investigation in 2019, the students involved was ordered to perform community service and write a paper on the history of hazing. I don't want to read that shit. Get that shit out my bed. The next year, KU Leuven reported that it had started a new investigation after gaining access to the case criminal file. In 2021, the school announced final disciplinary sanctions against the 7 students who were still enrolled at the university. expelling and barring them from re-enrolling for a number of years or in some cases ever. A correction was made on May the 26th, 2023. An earlier version of this article misstated the assignments given to students involved in the hazing after Mr. D's death. The students were ordered to write a paper on the history of hazing, not on racism. OMG, y'all is so out of here. Okay, so y'all would like to know more about this or help out with this case even more, y'all can. I don't do it for the fame or the money. I do because this is what I love to do. And to the real families of the victim, we'll get y'all set up, okay? Okay.